Hello everybody and welcome back. Today will be my final hike in Sweden. It'll take place over 4 days. I'm going from Örnsköldsvik down to Docksta, which is the northern part of the Höga Kusten. Stick around. First thing was first this morning, I had to go to a gas station and find some gas for my camping stove because I was pretty much out of it. The first one I went to didn't have any. The second one I went to didn't have any, but the third one I went to had some and they had Starbucks coffee. Now I'm walking up what looks like a mountain bike track, but this is the way that the path I looked up and like directions maps and stuff is supposed to go. So I don't know if this is the right way, but this is how I'm gonna start my trip. So right off the bat, you're going straight vertical up beside the ski jumps and so many mosquitoes. Oh my God, I don't have any mosquito repellent. There is nothing in Jämtland. Now to come here, it's like full on. Already, what an absolute difference this hike is compared to the other hikes I've done in Sweden. This is insanely beautiful and it's only the beginning. This is actually supposed to be like the end for most people. I'm just going the opposite direction, do a little something different. And oh, this is so cool. I just got out of the forest and it looks like the Höga Kusten brings you through a little bit of a residential area. And it's pretty ironic because Örnsköldsvik is known in the hockey world for producing legends such as like Marcus Naslund, the Sedin twins, Petter Forsberg, first two houses, hockey nets, hockey sticks. Like, I love it. As a Canadian, I appreciate that. Okay, so after walking through town for quite a bit, I did stop at a grocery store and pick up some cappuccino packets because I ended up having to get a giant gas canister because I didn't have small ones. So I feel like I need to use it, so why not have some cappuccino in the morning? But yeah, so after walking through town for quite a bit, I would say a few kilometers, then you finally turn off and now it looks like we're going back into nature. Definitely feeling a lot more in the nature now with these trails, and it's super easy to follow. They have these orange signs all over the place. There's no way you can really get lost on this one. They're a bit more spread out in the town, but I mean, you can still see them. You could always see like 1, 2, or even 3 ahead. It looks like I'm going to be putting on extra kilometers today. I'm at 10 kilometers so far, and I have what I thought would be 22 kilometers more to go, and it's noon. So I just had a quick picnic here. I had some leftover fika from yesterday's Too Good To Go bag that I got in Åre before catching the train, and I'm going to get going and just keep pushing along. Weather's still good. Take advantage of the daylight. Yep, I'm 100% certain now I am not on the right trail. It looks like I'm on the Skuleberget, which is like the 4 mountains trail. I don't know where I missed it, and because I was just following these ones, so there must have been a turnoff I missed, because now I'm kind of just on a full circle. I'm at 15 kilometers, and it's 12:45, so we'll touch base again when I get back onto the Höga Kusten. 15 minutes later, 4 kilometers, I'm back on the Höga Kusten. It was quite the detour. Apparently they're building this new like loop walk called the Four Mountains, and that's what I ended up being on because it also used orange symbols and I mistaked it for the wrong trail. So I know exactly where I went wrong. I saw a sign that I was 500 meters away. I went the other way, but it is what it is. Good news is that while I was trying to find my way back, I ran into 2 Swedes, Jonas and Martina, and they were going to the same spot as me. And they're like, just come with us, we'll show you the way. So they helped me get to this beautiful lake here that I got behind me. And now I've changed over into shorts and a t-shirt because it is beautiful, 24 degrees right now. And I'm back on track. So I'm hoping to go at least 12 more kilometers today, and then we'll see what we get up to. Okay, so basically once you get past Små Sharnana, that small little pond I was at, it's all downhill from there, and it's just on like an old logging road. And then you come out at this farmhouse that is right there, and then the sign points down here. So we're just gonna be walking on the road, but that's kind of good. I think I'll be able to make up some time now. After walking down what felt like forever of a road, I'm finally on an actual trail again, and I'm about 2 kilometers away from Balesudden Nature Reserve, and I'll probably set up camp once I get near there, because I'm already at like 26 kilometers today, 2 more to go. And then I really want to go out to this one point of Balesudden. It's like a lookout. I really want to get out there tonight because the weather may or may not rain tomorrow, so I want to take advantage of it today. So that's gonna add on another like 5 kilometers today. So this might be like a personal record for steps in one day. Well, I just got done having a little bit of a refresher, 10 minutes, kind of get my head together what the best plan is. I was deciding if I should just stay here, but if I stay here, I still have 1.5 kilometers to go to where I originally wanted to stay, and then 2.5 to where the lookout point is, and then back here, and this is coming back for tomorrow. I still have to go again. So I've decided I'm gonna go another 1.5 kilometers and set up the tent. As you saw, I got my tent all set up and grabbed my little day bag. And now I'm heading out to the top of the peninsula here. I just talked to 2 people that are also staying on the same beach as me, who are from Germany actually. And they said the view is just absolutely incredible. So with the light that we're having right now, I cannot wait to get up there and see it. Made it just in the nick of time. Look at the lighting on the mountain right now. This is unbelievable. So I'm gonna head back down now, get the tent completely set up, ready to go, and then it's dinner time. I don't know what's on the menu tonight. Maybe couscous? Good morning. Got a double cappuccino made because yesterday was intense, having done almost 36 kilometers. Oh, that was a long one, almost 60,000 steps. Just got my tent set up over here right now. It's kind of half packed down. I'm gonna do the rest after I drink this, and then I'll be out of here by 8 a.m. I have 24 kilometers to go today if I want to get to the destination that I'm expecting to get to. and it is supposed to rain, so we'll see what we get stuck in. Otherwise, really looking forward to this national park. It's got a really cool spot where like in this crest between the mountain basically, so that'll be cool to check it off. Apologies for not filming too much through here. Early morning, the bloodsuckers are out in full force, and it was kind of raining a little bit, so I put my camera away and I'm just trying to get through this dense forest area where all the mosquitoes are. It's pretty much just been all uphill since leaving my campground there at the beach, which has caused me to break a serious sweat early in the morning. So the sun is coming out finally. My plan now is to head over there, that town you see in the distance. That's Schottenham. That's the next stop. I just had a quick bite to eat here at this shelter, and now it's time to go. Let's go. All right, maybe I can find a cafe or something, grab a quick lunch. Didn't find a cafe, but I did find a coop. So I ended up getting myself a iced coffee cappuccino, and because I'm in Sweden, got a kex choklad and a chicken sweet chili chicken sandwich wrap. So that'll be my lunch today. It's about 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. sorry, not 1 a.m. And I got 7 kilometers to go until I'm at the north end of the national park. The dirt road, you got parking for Skuleskogan's National Park, and then the trail for Höga Kusten here. So it's time, let's get into the forest. Made to Slottdalsskreven, and they have these chains up here, so you're not supposed to go by because of like falling rocks. It doesn't say don't, it just says stop falling rocks, so I don't know. But there's really no need to, because as you can see, it's just a crevice. Yeah. So I got 3 kilometers to go until I'm at the undertake, which is the south part of the national park, and then I should be camping somewhere around there. That should take me a little bit over an hour because I'm quite high up now, and I kind of want to go up and see what kind of view we can get at the very top. So hopefully there's a path leading up there. Otherwise, no rain yet, which is impressive. It's 5 o'clock, it's supposed to be coming down, and there's quite a lot of blue sky. Keep in mind, this is not easy with a 20-kilogram bag on your back. Good morning. It is day number 3, and today I'm heading to Docksta, which will be the end of my trip. So it's the northern part of the Höga Kusten. It's about 12 kilometers away, but I did notice on the map that there could be a waterfall, so I might have to make a little detour. As expected, since leaving the Skuleskogan National Park, I basically walked on a trail for maybe a kilometer, and then I've hit a road, and now I'm just walking on a road for who knows how long. But like I said, there is supposed to be a cutoff for a waterfall, so I plan to check that out today, especially since, look at, not a cloud in the sky. The idea of taking this road here that was on my maps was to continue up to another trail where I'd be able to go to the waterfall, and apparently this other trail does not exist because I don't see it anywhere. So it looks like I'm probably gonna have to go through this forest for about 700 meters and then hopefully line up with the actual trail to the waterfall. So my plan worked. I bushwhacked my way about 700 meters. I got stuff all over me now, but came out at this house. Guy was cutting his lawn. So this has to lead to somewhere, hopefully to a waterfall, and hopefully there's water flowing after all that. There you have it. That is the waterfall. It's about 3.5 kilometers off the Höga Kusten. So what I did was leave my bag at the start of the actual waterfall trail and then hiked up. So that way I didn't have to lug it with me. I just brought my camera, my GoPro, and my phone, took some photos, some videos that you guys saw, and then came back. It is the beginning of June, so it is quite dry, and that's why it wasn't much of a flow. But I imagine if that's gushing, it would be sick. But a waterfall is a waterfall to me, so I had to check it off the list. And now we're gonna get back on to the Höga Kusten. After another 6 kilometers of the Höga Kusten, just winding through the forest and then eventually up onto a road, I've got to the base of Skuleberget, and I've actually set my tent up behind this building behind me. It's kind of out of sight. I wasn't really sure where to set up because a lot of places were saying like you have to pay this much, you have to pay that much, and I was like, I just need to set up a tent. I just need to sleep for the night. So now I've packed my day bag and I am going to do some via ferrata up the side of the mountain. Feeling good, feeling excited for it. It's a beautiful day. Hopefully get some really sweet shots from the top. All right, so the white one leads to the left. And now I'm going up the red one, so the more difficult one, but better views. And already look at these views. That is it, mission complete. Made it up the red line. Whew, there were some parts there I was like, oh dang, this is a little bit more than I anticipated, but still good. Although I highly recommend buying the gloves that they offer, because my hands, I must have 4 blisters just on this hand. So yeah, if you're gonna do it, definitely do gloves. Don't do my mistake. This is why I'm doing this, so you guys don't do these mistakes. After getting back down from doing the via ferrata, I started talking with the guys that are running the shop down at Skuleberget, and they recommended this hike that's across the E4, but it's like 30 minutes up, and apparently has like amazing views. So we're gonna try and cross this busy highway and then head out there for one last thing to do today before I call it a night. like mosquito alley out there right now, so I decided to cook up my food. I got kebab stew for my final meal, and then tomorrow I'm going to be taking a bus from Docksta to Örnsköldsvik and then an overnight train to Stockholm. So this is the end of my Höga Kusten journey. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do the whole thing because something's come up and I gotta be in Stockholm. But this was amazing thus far. The national park yesterday, Skuleskogan, was beyond amazing. The waterfall there exceeded my expectation. I didn't have an expectation, so it definitely exceeded it. And then today with the Via Ferrata here at Skuleberget was unreal too. And then getting told about another mountain and going up there and having this like awesome little outcrop of a rock for some photos and video. Really cool. So all in all, Höga Kusten, the northern part anyway, absolutely do it. It's worth it. There's a lot of walking on roads, I will be honest. So I mean, it is what it is. If you want to hike it, you got to do it. If you want to rent a car, you can do it that way too and just hit the main spots. Up to you. But thank you guys for following along. Be sure to like this video. That helps me out, as I always say in all my videos. And then, I mean, subscribe if you're not subscribed, because that's cool too. Yeah, and leave comments because I'll always answer them. I really like hearing from you guys. And if you have questions, I'm happy to help. If it's anything to do with my gear, ask away. I'll answer it. Nothing to hide. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Time for some stew.